to me and his channel.
What's up, it's your boy LOE Visuals. I'm back with another video. How y'all day going? Y'all vibing, y'all chilling, y'all enjoying y'all day on a productive day. We back at it before I'm gonna try to smash the like button, smash the like button. On the road to 10K subscribers. Hit the subscribe button, turn the post notifications on. You wanna find me on any other platform? My link tree is in my bio. Follow my X at Visuals LOE. Follow my Facebook at LOE Visuals. So let's talk about it. So Eddie Hearn says that Devin Haney wanted the big bucks for a tune-up fight, and he wasn't willing to do that. And that's basically confirming what I've been saying, that, Devin Haney, wanted a bag coming back for his tune-up fight. That's why he was turning down certain fights. Liam Poirot insisted the same thing. That's why that fight fell out. Devin Haney still feels that, his name hasn't took a hit. His popularity hasn't wavered at all. He thinks that, he's still the same guy. And, that's kind of on him. It's definitely some delusion, on his point, because, you can't think, oh, what happened April 20th, even though the loss is expunged, that the fans forgot. Like, you can't think that what you got paid for that fight, that you're going to keep getting that. I know you don't want to go back down to making crumbs, but you got to realize where you in your career. You got to realize where you at in your career. You just took a beating, even though you got cheated. You didn't get a first shake. Your reputation still took a hit. That's what you got to realize. I don't think it was fair that you got he missed weight and he popped hot, but the casuals do not care, and you got to realize that the casuals do not care. And they're gonna realize they're gonna take it as, oh, he lost. They don't care that it was expunged. They don't care that he cheated. They're not gonna care. They're not looking at it from a standpoint that you're looking at it from. If we just keeping it a stack, they're not. So Devin Haney, that's why you see him on X complaining about the promoters, and the promoters don't want to see him win. But that's kind of on you. If you think you finna get 10 million or anything up to where you getting paid at first, for the Ryan Garcia, you're delusional. You gotta take a step back and realize where you at. I'm not saying that you can never get that type of money again, but right now at this point, do you really think you deserving of that money? You're not gonna sell a crazy amount of pay-per-views. You might pull some tickets. You can get a decent crowd out, but you're not gonna pull no pay-per-views in. And that's the reason we see Devin Haney on BLK Prime. BLK Prime was the only company, that was, idiotic enough to pay Devin Haney this money. I'm not saying he's not deserving of it, but I think his popularity, it took a hit, and he had to understand that. Being that, he got dropped a few times, he got beat up, But I think, he should understand that, it was no chance that you was going to get what you been getting. And I think, that's some delusion from Pops and him. But, I can't tell a man what he's worth. That's on him. But, Eddie Hearn basically said that, the fight that, Devin Haney wanted, was a tune-up, and they were willing to pay, around, but in between $500,000 and $1 million. And, Devin, once you go from making, bigger financials, you don't want to go back to making $1 million or $500,000. If you watch any video on how $1 million is broken down in boxing, you will be like, oh yeah, it's not really nothing. We're keeping it a stack. But you don't want to go back down to what you've been making. Nobody wants to sacrifice, the big lump sum you were getting to go back down. Even though I think it's it's not wrong. I mean, guys have been getting overpaid for years. And, Eddie Hearn said, Devin Haney wanted money that was, representing him fighting somebody compelling. And he was trying to take a tune-up. So, you can't ask for, a superstar fight money when you're coming on, you're fighting a tune-up next. And maybe he feels his brand is big enough, but it's not, He might feel like he can just you can't. That's why nobody else, offered you that money, and you got to complain about the promoters. So yeah, BOK is idiotic enough to give you that money. They're desperate for fights on their company, on their network. They just offered Deontay Wilder. They're saying Deontay Wilder is going to return on BOK Prime. So that's where guys go to build their name back up. Is it BOK Prime? Because they seem to have money to just expend. So I'm not mad at them, but I think I think Devin doesn't understand his situation right now. He doesn't understand it, and it's not right. Yeah, it might not be right, but I think it's on these fighters to realize that oh, I'm not right. I'm not where I was. My popularity took a hit. Reputation took a hit. So I gotta build myself back up, and nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to build themselves back up, and I understand you go from getting steaks and you don't want to go back to ground beef. You don't want to go back to that. So it's on him, but I kind of got to side with Eddie Hearn. With this, I usually don't. I'm like the biggest Eddie Hearn antagonist because I feel like Eddie be doing some foul stuff, which promoter doesn't. But he has a point right here. Devin Haney has to realize he's not where he is because he can't sell 1 million pay-per-view buys or 500,000 pay-per-view buys with fighting a tune-up. He just can't. Not in this stage of his career, he just can't do it. So that's why, he's getting this type of money. So, that's why he had to go to BLK Prime to get the money he was really looking for. Because he's not, But if he wants to fight on BLK Prime because, they're paying him, I'm pretty sure the fans, they're going to give him flat for that. And he has to realize that, in my opinion. But, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Make sure y'all smash the like button. We're on the road to 10K subscribers. Hit that subscribe button. Turn the post notifications on. Want to find me on any other platform? My link tree is in my bio. Follow my X at VisualsLOE. Follow my TikTok at LOE.visuals. Follow my Facebook at LOE Visuals. I love you guys so much, so much, so much, so much, so much.